Hello guys, and welcome back to your Boxing Day special of
What If?
And today we are talking about episode 3, What If Happy Hogan Saved Christmas? Now, before we get into the video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe if you're enjoying this. I've got some cool stuff on the way, including The Traitors, Love Island All-Stars, and I'm continuing doing Percy Jackson as well. So make sure you are tuning in to watch all of that. If you're not watching, you're missing out. Let's be honest, this is good content. And if you don't think it's good content, I'm gonna go cry myself to sleep tonight. Yeah. It's been a yeah. So, the episode was a little bit of a Die Hard parody, I guess. Maybe not a parody, but like it was definitely inspired by Die Hard. Gotta say, I really thoroughly enjoyed it. Okay, I have something to admit. Never actually seen Die Hard. When I say I've never seen Die Hard, it's been on in the background, so I've watched bits of it, but I've never sat down, start to finish, watched it. So I know the gist of the movie. I think everybody knows the gist of the movie. John McClane trapped in a building with terrorists, and he has to try and stop them, I guess. That is exactly what happened in this episode. Very, very interesting what kind of characters they put in. It seemed like none of the Avengers were available. I think Tony and Captain America were doing like Santa's Grotto. Bruce and Clint were arguing over a Tony Stark doll or something. I don't know. Natasha was she was in costume at a ballet with another Hydra agent, and it was a bit weird. And essentially the only people that were actually in the building when the terrorists came in were Happy Hogan and Maria Hill. If you have been up to date with the MCU, you'll know Maria Hill, rest in peace. She is no longer with us. Which sucks. And like I've little side tangent for Secret Invasion. Secret Invasion, the first 5 episodes are spectacular. Really, really good TV. The last episode really lets it down, but like, yeah, whatever. But the fact that they killed Maria Hill in the first episode, I love Colby Smulders. I love her. I think she's an incredible actress, and they did her dirty in that. So bad, and I'm so gutted for her because she deserved better, especially for a character that has been with the franchise since like 2011, maybe earlier. I can't remember. That's how long she's been with the franchise, and they just kill her off unceremoniously in the first episode of what should have effectively been her spin-off with Samuel L. Jackson. I said it. There, I said it. It should have been a joint spin-off. I'm sorry it should have. So, the episode was pretty much what if Justin Hammer got his revenge, essentially. If you don't remember who Justin Hammer is, because it did take me a second to be like, but he's the guy from Iron Man 2, I think. If you don't remember Iron Man 2, it's a very, very good movie. Go back and watch it. All Iron Man movies are incredible. Go back and watch it. Iron Man 2, really, really good movie. And Justin Hammer was actually quite a fun villain, I gotta be honest. So it was nice to see him come back. And he basically took over the entire Stark Towers and controlled it. And it was quite cool to watch him sort of come in with literally 2 armed guards, take over an entire fleet of iron people. They had like iron droids or whatever. Took over them. And it was down to Maria Hill and Happy Hogan to save Christmas. Darcy was also there, but she was out of the building, so I'll be coming on to Darcy a little bit later. But for now, it was quite a good episode. Maria got caught very, very quickly, I gotta be honest. I was really disappointed. The idea was that Justin Hammer was in Stark Industries or Stark Tower to get a vial of Hulk blood so that he could turn himself into the Hulk or something. Yeah, that was a little bit of a dumb plan on his part, but like I can understand why he'd want to do that, because it's a case of, well, I am not strong, So I need to become strong. And how do I do that? Hulk blood. Basically steroids. But anyway, moving on. It was quite interesting to see sort of the villain interacting with different characters that I don't think he interacted with the first time around. I think Happy Hogan was there back then, but I also could be wrong. I can't remember when Happy Hogan came into it. Was he there since the start? I can't remember. It's been a real long time since I've seen those movies, and I've just got no desire to go back and watch them again currently. Maybe in the future, maybe in like a couple of years. I'll do a binge watch of all the MCU movies and maybe skip Guardians of the Galaxy 2 and the Thor movies. Maybe I'll watch Ragnarok. Maria Hill tried to ambush Justin Hammer. I keep forgetting his name. But she failed and she was actually captured and put in handcuffs. So essentially, it was all down to Happy to sort it out, which I did not have much faith in, I gotta be honest. He is one of my favourite characters from the MCU. He is hilarious. Jon Favreau does an amazing job with him. However, he is a bit of a bumbling idiot. So, he's crawling through the vents, and then he ends up hanging down in the sort of lab room that they're trying to get into, and the guards are like, oh, I can't see anything. And then the lights come on, and everything comes crashing down, and then suddenly it's like, right, now we need to get in. Bang, bang, bang. They're trying to get into the lab. And so, Happy's trying to look for the Hulk blood, because obviously he can't let the bad guys get the Hulk blood. So he gets the Hulk blood, and then he drops the Hulk blood vial, and it stabs him in the leg. I just think, oh, you idiot, you actual idiot, because now you're going to turn into the Hulk. And he did start turning into the Hulk, and it was actually really funny to see him in a cupboard as he's turning into the Hulk, trying to call the Avengers and be like, please help me, SOS, and they're like, nah, soz. Nah, soz, bit busy. Oh, it is funny. It was actually really funny. Another thing that was really good is that the writing was incredibly funny. They had so many Christmas jokes, so many Christmas puns, so many good things, and it was just incredible. But Happy ended up calling Darcy back to the building and asking her to sort of reboot Jarvis, because the only reason why they were able to hack in the first place is because Jarvis was down for maintenance or whatever, which, I gotta be honest, you've got to have a better way of sorting it out, because that does leave you vulnerable to attacks. Come on. Even I could have told you that, and I don't even work at Stark Industries. So essentially, the whole thing was, let's get Darcy to the data frame. But she got caught too. So, I'm not going to lie. It was a bit of a doomed plan from the start. Justin Hammer's a lot smarter than we give him credit for. And yeah, he was just a bit of an evil bastard. But also, like, kind of charming evil bastard. That kind of vibe. Do you get what I mean? But on the whole, very good episode. What happened towards the end? That's a very good question. So, Justin Hammer lured Happy Hulk, I'm going to call him Happy Hulk back up to the, I don't even know where they were, back up to where they were, and he managed to do some stuff.
Detailed.
So, Happy came back upstairs to confront Justin Hammer, but he managed to escape because Happy Hulk was kind of fighting off the Iron Man bots. Then we got a really cool sequence, and this was a sequence that I wasn't expecting. Came out of nowhere, but when he came down in the lift, he was confronted by about 100 robots, Iron Man robots, and he decimated them. Absolutely decimated them, to the point where there were some really cool shots of like oil or machine fluid flying everywhere as if it was like grey blood, and it just looked incredible. Like, the animation in this episode was just was exquisite. I gotta be honest, I did not like how Happy Hulk looked. I did not like the purple look. I thought that looked really ugly. I wasn't really a fan of it. I think it should have been green, because like I'm looking at purple and you just look like an angry spot. Do you know what I mean? It wasn't a particularly flattering look, but also I don't think the Hulk is a particularly flattering look in general. So, whatever. So, they made it somewhere. I actually don't remember. I was struggling to remember what happened next. Well, at some point, I can't remember what happened between the Iron Man bot fight scene and Happy Hogan making it back. But at some point, Justin Hammer got control of the Hulkbuster, and so there was a fight between Happy Hulk and the Hulkbuster, which was quite cool. All while Maria Hill and Darcy are trying to restart Jarvis and get it going again so they can start sort of sorting everything out and getting it back online. Unfortunately, it doesn't really work, so they're kind of on their own, and that was kind of a failed idea. But the Avengers did come back in the end, fortunately, and they started to attack Happy Hulk, not realizing that he was like actually chill. And there was just this really awkward moment where they were like, "Happy? Hi? Yeah, it's me. He's the bad guy." And then they just turn around and they look at like Justin Hammer in the in the Hulkbuster. It's like, "What are you doing in my suit?" And then Tony just goes, and the whole thing just falls apart. I was wetting myself. It was really, really funny. I thought that was really, really entertaining and very, very fun. So yeah, that was pretty much the episode. Thor turned up at the end going, "Oh, have I missed the Christmas party?" And I was like, you actually weren't necessary. Also, I didn't know when this was set. I'm assuming it's set in like 2012 maybe? But Bruce was human, so I don't know. This is what I mean. He also didn't have his arm in a sling. Wait, no, that was after Endgame, so that means Tony Stark would have been dead. I don't know when it was then. Was it before Age of Ultron? Like I said, I don't know when this was set. I know it was set after Iron Man 2, but like, majority of the events of MCU are set after Iron Man 2. So, it was a bit of a confusing one. I wish they'd have sort of let us know in some way. But on the whole, very, very good episode. I was entertained. I hope you guys were too. Let's talk scores now. I'm going to give it a 95%. I'm going to be honest. Very, very good episode. Thoroughly entertained. I don't think there was a dull moment. I don't think I had massive problems with the episode. I think it could have been a little bit tighter. I think it could have also had a better design for Happy Hulk, because I didn't really like the purple design. But on the whole, very, very funny, very, very entertaining, and a great way to spend my Christmas Eve, because it's currently Christmas Eve when I'm recording this, but it's going to be Boxing Day when you guys watch it. Hopefully, if I get it like edited in time. Let's hope so. So thank you guys very, very much for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next episode. I don't know what it is, but I'm sure it'll be fun, I think. I know at some point there's like what if the Tesseract landed in Native America? Which is cool, I guess. Yeah, I think that'll be interesting. We'll see how that goes. There's also like, was it like, what if the... Oh, what if the Avengers were formed in 1600? That would make sense. Yeah, okay. Maybe that's the one. There's also one like, what if Hela found the 10 rings or something like that? Which again is quite an interesting concept, but I don't know. It could be a bit of a... I don't know. We'll see how it goes. So, thank you guys very, very much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Keep on ranting. Bye now.